Going on, guys? BSG Trek Fan 88 here. This is literally going to be like a 5-minute video. I'm very tired, but I felt I had to make this because my inbox is being inundated with random subscribers, which again, thank you. As you all know, I'm a letter carrier for the United States Postal Service. I've been doing it now for 2 years and some change. It's a full-time job, and I travel a total of 70 miles a day to do it. I'm going to say this right away. I'm speaking on behalf of me, not the post office. I'm speaking on behalf of how I personally feel, not how friends or fellow workers of mine feel. I am not a member of the union, and I don't intend to be. I think unions are a good thing, but I'm just not part of it for various personal reasons. Now, as many of you know, or if you've been paying attention to the media, the post office and Staples reached a deal where they're doing a pilot program out in California right now that in select Staples stores there will be a little section, kind of like the Geek Squad at Best Buy. You know how it's a little section of the store, it's tucked away. There will be a section inside certain Staples where you can go and you can mail items. You can give them your outgoing mail. You can mail items in the sense that you can go in there with a box and say, how much does this cost to mail? You can go in there with envelopes and say, I need stamps. Can you give me some stamps and mail these for me? Basically like a mini post office. Okay, let's look at the positives on that for a minute. It's a positive that it's another building that you can go to and do said things, like a post office. It's good because I guess you can do that, from what I've read, at any store hour, in the sense that you're not limited to post office hours, which, by the way, are like 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Never knew that that was such a bad thing to do, or a bad time. You know, it's another location. That's okay. Those are positive. What's the negatives? I've been doing this for 2 years. It's my job. There are people who've been doing this for 30 years. It's their career. It's our responsibility to handle the mail. And I'm not just talking about junk mail. I'm not just talking about bills, social security checks, packages, unemployment checks, unemployment information, tax information. These are items that we are entrusted. There is a chain of, not a chain of command, but a chain of, we know where the mail is. It's here, it's there, it's done, okay? There's a reason why the post office actually has its own postal police, because mail fraud is actually quite huge. Now, the reason why I brought up the fact that it's a career, people are paid to deliver the mail. I'm paid to go out in the blizzard, in the rain, in the hail, in the wind. I've delivered in a hurricane before. It's our job. And you know what? It might not be the biggest thing to you, but if you're an elderly woman and you get Social Security once a month, that check, that's a big deal. Now, that being said, automatically some of you are going, oh, well, I don't use the mail. It's been 10 years since I purchased a stamp. I get everything digitally. You do, and I do. Not everybody does. Your grandmother doesn't. My parents still don't. But hey, you're going to make that argument? That's my counter argument. Not everybody does. So like I said before, it's a career job. It's a lot of responsibility. Do you really want some $8 an hour minimum wage part-time employee who could care less about the job because he's only there to buy rims for his car? Do you really want to give him your important documents to mail out, your packages? Not only that, I honestly don't feel that the mail would be secure at a place like Staples, or any store for that matter, or any place that's not a post office. And that's my big problem with this, is that it's not a postal worker doing this job. And there's a lot of comments out there that I love reading because it's so funny. Oh, the union, oh, it's to pay their fat checks, blah, blah, blah. That's so much bullshit. But that's not what this video is about. Do I think that we should operate mini post offices? Yes, if the responsibility is taken care of. If, you know, people are trained, if they're only, that's the thing. I used to work retail, okay? I know for a fact that if this goes national, which I doubt it will, but if it does, right, they're going to say that they're going to hire people specifically to do that job, to stand behind that desk and to handle the mail. But what's going to happen? The front lanes are going to be backed up. We need someone else to ring. Oh, well, there's no one at the mail section. Oh, Chrissy from computers can handle it. Chrissy doesn't know what the fuck is going on. The mail is going to get shuffled around. It's going to get lost. It's going to get misdirected. That's my biggest fear. And that's what a lot of people, that's basically what other carriers, other postal employees feel. Um, Forget the whole bit with the union. Forget the fact that, is it taking away jobs from a postal worker? No. The post. It's not like they said, oh, for every Staples store we're getting rid of a post office. That's completely different. That's not what's happening. They're opening up pilot store or individual little stores inside of Staples. Should it be a postal worker who's doing that job? Sure, but it's not. It's a minimum wage, anywhere from 18 to some old person who works for Staples. Um, I don't think that's a good idea, but that's just me. Anyway, what do you think? Again, please watch the video that's in the link below. It's really, really cool, and it's very well done. It's not boring. It's like 4 or 5 minutes, and it really shows what the post office does. Have a good night.